Duplicate my displays. Okay. Shout out to Microsoft, man. Windows is awesome. Let's put this out. Hang on, chat room. We are. I am live. Okay, that's shared out. What's going on? Here, share this, and I can start playing. Sorry. Check it out. Alright. Flip my TV over. Alright, I think people can hear me. We're good. Let's play the game. So the demo comes out next week for Steam and Xbox. I think the 21st. So it's next Thursday, which is a week from today. I can't hear the audio. I hear it. Man, they're using Unreal, huh? This is just like Kazuya and Heihachi. Always father versus son again. Dude, I beat the other one like 10 years ago. I don't even remember the ending. I think this is the ending or something, right? I know Heihachi is done. He's not around anymore. Sweet. I can't believe we're here with 8. It's kind of ridiculous. Games are good. How many of these policies? How does Nina keep getting younger, but everyone else is getting older? VB, what's up? Nice.
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's do it.
Yes. Round one.
Oh man, this looks nice.
Fight.
Oh man, what's going on, man? How you doing? Can't believe we're playing Tekken 8 already over here. It's crazy. Game looks really good.
You win.
So what did they let me play her? So what did they let me play here? A little bit of the story or what? DJ, what's going on? Yeah. Doing okay at the doctor's office. This game actually comes out 2 days before my birthday. Nice. Batman. I'm Batman. What's going on, Batman? Batman. Nothing much? Yeah, same here.
三島平八が消えてから半年。ようやく掴んだチャンスだ。
So this takes place 6 months after freaking 7?
世界の敵を撃つ。全てはあいつにかかっている。風待ち。
It's not Batman and Milkman, so DJ. How ridiculous could the story get?
今さら何の用だ。
三島。
和也。
That's his father. They're doing the same shit they did the original game.
世界に争いを。
Because Kazuya used to be man of Heihachi, his
その
father.
戦争を始めたのは貴様だろう。すべてはデビルの血を根絶するためだ。貴様は自分自身すら否
Oh,
定する
Kazuya
か。
became Heihachi.
愚かだ。風間仁、黙れ。
Nice. Nice. Ass this guy. Hell, it looks amazing. Yeah, this game looks really fucking nice. This is just the demo, too. Oops. Hit the wrong button. I hit the right button, I just didn't hit the left D-pad. This is like next-gen shit, man. The way games should be. It's like a fucking fighting game to prove that.
貴様は多くの人間を犠牲にした自覚はある。俺は罪を償わねばならない。
Oh.
デビルの力を持つ者として。貴様、俺が殺す。 茶番はいい。
This looks
さ
better
っ
than
さとデ
MK1.
ビル化するがいい。お前を殺し、すべてを終わらせる。
Demo did not disappoint. So the demo hits next Thursday for Steam and Xbox. Right now it's on PlayStation. Really. Uh-oh. Crazy game. Yeah, I can't wait. I wasn't excited about this game. Now I'm really excited. This is ridiculous. This used to just be a fighting game. Oh, he's a freaking fight. Whoa.
俺の血を引いていながらこの程度か。俺を殺さなければより多くの人間が死ぬことになるぞ。
俺はまた守れないのか。
力に飲まれたか。覚悟も執念もお前は全てが浅い。
Ah! I'm kidding. Oh man.
Admiral, a few city blocks have been lost. The top brass has given us attack orders.
C'est inutile, ignorez ça. Reben, donnez la priorité au sauvetage des survivants. Vous vous montrez finalement tel que vous êtes vraiment.
They're really making this into like a movie.
全世界の人類に告げる。
貴様ら人類は武器や兵器に頼りすぎ軟弱な生物と化した。この世界を牛耳っているのは自ら戦うことを
King,
忘れ
thanks,
た
man.
弱者どもだ。
Oh, Batman.
臆病を忘れた謝罪やルールになぜおとなしく従う。バカバカしい。
Out my room.
目を覚ませ。
J-Man, what's going on, man?
くだらぬ世界のルールを
I saw your tweet. Pretty cool story,
俺が
man.
書き換えてやる。
You know, fighting games like this. Tekken work. Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm shocked. This is like a movie and a game.
俺が支配する世界で生きる資格があるのは力を示せる者だけだ。
ここに俺はザ・キング・オブ・アイアンフィストトーナメントの開催を宣言する。
So he's gonna take over the world, but first he wants to have a fighting tournament.
己の拳で栄光を勝ち取
Doesn't
る
make
がい
any
い。
sense.
ただし
The tweet where you said you got the Xbox?
国ごと消えてもらうことになる。
さあ全人類よ世界を
Oh,
放
Lord.
送で満たせ。
I'm about to try out the Xbox Cloud going app on the Quest 3. Awesome. Hey man, the Series X is still $349, and if you want it from Microsoft, it's $399. I think Amazon has it for $399. Did you ever watch the Tekken movie? No. You know, it's funny. I have Tekken 2, the movie, Shang Tsung is fucking in it, like from Mortal Kombat 1, the same actor. Because I looked at the back of it, I was like, why the fuck is Shang Tsung in Tekken? I have the movie. I bought it at the Dollar Tree, but I never watched it. It's at the shop. I'm trying to get rid of it. Shit. $3.99 still isn't bad. Series X is $3.99 through Christmas. Yeah, that's through Microsoft and Amazon, but Walmart and Target have been selling it for $3.49. Even the freaking Diablo bundle, which I got robbed on, I didn't get it. But I'm hearing, man, they're gonna release a new Xbox, like imminently. Not like a next-gen Xbox, but like a refresh. There's people saying that shit's coming out in like another month or two. So I think everyone's getting robbed here. I don't know if that's true, though. We'll see. I guess we'll find out. Be shocked. First Tekken movie was so good, in my opinion. I've never seen the first one. What the hell am I looking at? Jurassic Park over here? Tomb Raider? This is big, man. I mean, they really took their time with this game. I mean, the last one came out like 10 years ago, right? Or something. The Series X Slim, it's not going to be more powerful. Right. That's the Brooklyn. But, they're saying that that might not be what they end up releasing. So I guess we'll find out. I think that they're still releasing that. But some people are saying that they think the plans have changed for that. So we'll be on it. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Because I saw people tweeting the other day, some quote insiders. And they were like, this was the original plan, but things have changed. And I'm like, okay. And the one guy was like, a new Series X is coming sooner than you all think. And I'm like, oh shit, is that why the price is $349? Or is it just them trying to get more Game Pass subscriptions? If it is more powerful, it's not going to be by much. That's it? No, I don't want to purchase it right now. The game doesn't come out for like, what, another month? So does this like save? Well, we can play a couple matches here. Like I said, Nina keeps getting younger, but everyone else keeps getting older. I can't even look at anybody else.
Jin Kazama. Nina Williams.
Well, Diablo bundle and the one without at $3.99. Go to Walmart. Go to Target. Forest is kind of lame, man. Let's do the city.
Get ready for the next battle.
The Series X is not tapped out. AMD is releasing new tech. Yeah, I heard that.
Round one. Fight.
Listen, I hope it works out. There's got to be a reason why they dropped that fucking price down at $349 and $3.99. You know what I mean? Either they need some more subscriptions and they're gonna just take a bath on the hardware again, or they gotta unload it for some reason. You know Walmart's unloading it because they're not carrying games anymore after January.
Round 3. Fight.
Dude, did you see Alan Wake sold over 850,000 copies on PlayStation and Xbox? And the first comment is, it will sell more when there's a physical release. So guess what? It ain't coming out. They sold 850,000 copies. They're not releasing it physically. Man, people are so clueless. Yeah. Peanuts fire. Walmart and Target likely getting rid of stock. Yeah, that's what I think too. Those prices at GameStop? Yeah, screw GameStop. What game? What do you mean, what game? I can't even remember what I was just talking about, so remind me. So much for the preservation. Oh, Alan Wake. Alan Wake 2. Jamie on.
Get ready for the next battle.
Sold 850,000 copies across PlayStation 5 and Series X. They announced it, and people are like, well, it will sell more when they release a physical. It's like they're not releasing a physical. It's over, buddy. If they release physical, they ain't gonna sell more copies than that. They're not gonna top 850. Baldur's Gate's freaking digital. Just the way that it's going right now. Oh, fuck. Dollar Tree movies and games. That isn't getting a physical because of low sales. I don't even think they didn't want to put it out physically to begin with. Even if here's the thing. Even if it has low sales or high sales, they're not putting it out physically. Because if it's high sales, they're going to use the excuse, see, we don't need physical. And if it's low sales, they're going to be like, well, we don't need to sell it physically because it's digital and people will just buy it digital. They can use any excuse they want, really. They get twisted. I think Alan Wake didn't sell as many units is because not everybody's in there, you know? Yeah, this game's graphics are fucking crazy, man. Isn't that the game that... Yes. Remedy and Microsoft had some bad blood. Well, they did at one point.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, definitely get this game. So the demo's on PlayStation right now for this. But next Thursday, 1 week from today, you'll be able to download the demo on Steam and Xbox. So you guys can play this, depending on what console you have. If not, you gotta wait a week. Oh. This game is fucking awesome, man. They got me day one. This game was not on my radar. I love Tekken, but I was not like ready to go out and buy this game. Now I'm gonna be ready to go out and buy it. This looks awesome on OLED. I'll play it on the OLED later and I'll let you know. Yeah, there's a lot of colors and vibrancy. That's even a word. Well, this PlayStation gets stuff first, but everyone else is mean to Sony. Yeah, I know. Remember when Pizza Hut had the old arcade of the game? It was fun. Good old Pizza Hut. Now this game's selling pretty well. We had the arcade of Tekken 1 in high school. Like I said, our high school was across the street from McDonald's and Nathan's, so we were living the life. We had all the fighting games, all the Marvel games. We had Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. We had Mortal Kombat 4. We had Crazy Taxi. We had Tekken. Might have had Tekken 2. Like, dude, we had the arcades, man. Like, we were good. Tekken 2 3 kicked ass on PlayStation 2.
Round 1. Fight.
I remember I went and bought Tekken 3. I took the bus all the way to White Plains. Toys R Us in the Pavilion Mall. There was one copy left. I grabbed the ticket off the shelf, and when I went to pick it up at the desk, it was a little kid with his dad. And the little kid was like, the dad was like, "Yo, do you have this game, Tekken 3? My kid wants it." But I had gotten the last ticket. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, I was right there to pick up the last copy. I had just gotten there in time, man. That's Paul, Paul from Tekken. Oh! This demo is like beautiful. All the best. I love Beck. I don't know how you say it. Oh, my man CM Punk is getting him a TV deal on Warner Brothers Discovery, right? You know, the most cancerous wrestler in the fucking world. The irony, huh? CM Punk is about to get AEW thrown off TV. Is it buggy? I haven't felt any bugs. Seems like the demo is polished. By the way, Beverly Hills Cop 4 trailer is out. In case anybody missed it. It went up a couple hours ago. Looks good. Looks really good. WBD might be been trying to get... Yeah, they are. They're trying to get Raw. So here's the thing. WBD, alright? The head of WBD loves CM Punk. That's why he gave AEW Collision for CM Punk. They fire CM Punk. Tony Khan's trying to get them to re-sign their TV rights. WBD's like, we don't need to re-sign right now. And AEW, Tony Khan's been trying to get them all year to re-sign the TV deal, and they won't do it. We find out they're talking to WWE. Then we find out today that the talks had died down a little bit, but now the talks are back up. And last Monday, Triple H, Nick Khan, and those guys were over there in a meeting with WBD for a couple of hours. And the big selling point for WBD to reopen talks with WWE was CM Punk. So you got rid of the guy that the network wanted. He goes to the competition, and the network still wants that guy, and they're ready to take the competition to keep you off the air. The irony for AEW. This is why you don't do that. This is why they the minute they got rid of this guy, that was a huge mistake. They think they got rid of CM Punk? Yeah, good riddance. Yeah, guess what? You guys will be back on the indies before you know it. And we're going to find out in a couple of, I would say in another week or two, if WWE ends up getting Raw over on the WBD. And delusional people are like, WBD is going to have both shows on their network. It's like, no, they're not. If you're buying WWE Raw, it's exclusive to... You're exclusively buying WWE Raw. Which means AEW is going to get kicked to the curb. Telling you, man. You're saying AEW might find... Okay, so people are saying WBD is close to bankruptcy. But that depends on what kind of bankruptcy that is. AEW, though, Tony Khan has stated publicly that if he doesn't have that Warner Brothers deal, he cannot sustain AEW. Which is kind of like why Ring of Honor's in the shitter. Because nobody wants Ring of Honor. Like, WBD doesn't even really want Ring of Honor. So AEW's, you know, if WWE gets their TV deal, I mean, AEW is fucked. Like, they gotta scramble and find somebody. Hey, there's always Destination America, right? I think AEW, I think they gotta wrap it up. I think AEW is finished. This is why I tell people this stuff and nobody believes me. It's like, it's all about the TV deals. People don't want to hear it. And I said, you fire Punk, that's a big mistake. That's your top guy. Well, he was causing trouble and he was causing drama. Yeah, sure. I'm sure he was. That's why the minute he left, everyone's fucking fighting with each other in AEW still. By the way, he wasn't the only person that threw punches. Eddie Kingston punched Sammy Guevara in the face for calling him fat. Andrade and Sammy Guevara got in a fucking fight, a fist fight. I mean, it's not like Punk is the only guy back there throwing punches at people. They drove Punk fucking nuts. They did not want him there. They created every rumor they could to piss this guy off. They treated this guy badly. The minute he got there, oh, we don't want you here. Jericho's calling this guy cancer. Jericho's pulling the strings. Yeah, great. Bravo, you got rid of the guy. And guess what? Now you're going to lose your fucking TV deal. That's how fucking smart these guys are. This is why WWE tells their wrestlers, get a college education. Because these guys don't have college education. They're all fucking dumb. They're all dumb. WBD put a lot of money into NASCAR races. Starting in 2025. Young Bucks and Kenny Omega fucking killed AEW. They sure did. Hangman, too. He's a dumb fuck, right? I thought this guy, he was like a super college graduate, this guy Hangman. You might know a lot about that shit, but you don't know shit about wrestling. The business he's in. That motherfucker cut that shoe promo and killed the company right there. And you know what's funny? When the company does fold, they're going to blame CM Punk. It's like, who cares, bro? He went over to WWE. He's having a great time. He's having the time of his life. He's getting the money he wants. He's getting the main event at WrestleMania. Something he never thought he'd get. All these fucking guys are going to be back on the indies. And this guy's going to main event WrestleMania and close his career out. You know what I mean? That's what happens. Tony Khan fucked up big time. He really did. These people are seeing how it really is over AEW. They are. Do you read the comments? The comments from this morning's news about WBD and WWE? Everyone's like, yeah, the Bucks fucked themselves. Tony Khan fucked himself. Dude, CM Punk, he drew them their first $1 million pay-per-view gate. Rampage, when he debuted on Rampage, it was 1.2 million viewers. You know what Rampage did this week? a little over 300,000 viewers. It's a fucking quarter of what this guy drew 2 years ago. They ain't shit. It's over. Oh, but they have good matches. Okay, yeah, the matches are gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. But no one's going to the buildings. No one's paying for the pay-per-views. No one's buying merchandise. No one's watching the TV show. You really don't last that long when stuff like that happens. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I read them. Rollins and Punk don't like each other, but they're gonna work together. Don't be surprised if Seth is taking time off for his back after him and Punk finish up. They gave tickets to people to fill their seats. Dude, they couldn't even give the tickets away. They were doing buy one get one free. They were doing buy one get one free tickets for $10, and they couldn't fill the fucking building. Tony Khan was like, "Oh, all the veterans can come in for free and watch the show." It's like, yeah, because you need people to fill the seats, so you're acting like you care about the veterans, which I'm sure he does. But he was using that as a big fucking excuse. Oh yeah, all veterans come in for free, and he couldn't fill the building. Just trying to get everybody in the damn building he can. If you cared about the veterans and the troops, do a tribute show. You know what I mean? Like WWE does. And say, hey, all veterans can come in for free during our tribute show. But no, it's just at the last minute. He's like, oh yeah, veterans, yeah, you could sit in for free. We didn't sell enough tickets. Nobody wants to go to that shit, man. It's all fucking dumb. It's the same shit. AEW became what they said they wouldn't. They became WWE. They became Vince McMahon's. Like WWE, where you see the same matches over and over again. They hire the one white guy from Japan to come in and save the company. Nobody cares, dude. You think Will Ospreay? Nobody gives a shit about that guy. Oh, well, he can work. Yeah, I'm sure he can wrestle his ass off. Great. But nobody's watching him. TK sided with Omega and the Young Bucks. Ultimately, it's on TK. Yes, you're right. You're correct. The people on AEW and the Elite side all went to crap. And all this crap happened, but they realize what happened now. They're on Punk's side. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. There are still the AEW fans that are fucking delusional. They're just coping, man. They're like the PlayStation fanboys. The excuses I saw today was like PlayStation fanboy excuses. The secret showcase. Yeah, when's that secret showcase, man? It's almost the end of the year. No, they became the 94, 95 WWE, 2000, 2001 WCW. Let me tell you something, Jamie Young. Don't diss WCW 2000, 2001, because guess what? They actually had stars on those shows. Ugh. You realize something, Jamie Young? The last, Nitros and Thunders were drawing over 2 million people. AEW can't even draw 1 million people. So that shows you something, man. They're doing worse numbers than the final days of Nitro and Thunder. I think Dynamite did like 800 and something thousand people on Wednesday. WCW is always popping 1 million, at least 1 million. WCW, I think towards the end was still doing like a 2.1, 2.0. But that was, 25 years ago. 22 years ago. Didn't they have a PlayStation showcase last December? Oh, wait. No, Jamie, on the secret showcase is coming, man. I've been hearing about this secret showcase all year. What the hell's Arcade Quest? What's the latest from the Pony Camp? What the hell is this? Xbox avatars are back here? So they're ripping off Capcom, right? Okay. The 360 Mii's are back, or not 360 Mii's. The 360 avatars are back. Eli, what's going on? Oh, he said the same thing. Didn't they have a PlayStation, that PS Home? You know, I never used PlayStation Home. I had access to it, but I never used it. Well, what the hell am I doing? Esports. Toe Tower Power Mode. PlayStation Home was fun. Hey, at least this isn't 60 FPS. So yeah. What the hell do I do? Dragon Spirit? Isn't that on NES? Hey, look. Galaga.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, this... No, you can't just play Tekken. I'm just trying this mode out. We already played the story mode. Just the whole thing.
Demo play.
doing? Yeah, I'm skipping this shit. This is stupid. Alright, well that's not bad. So the demo is on PlayStation today. Next Thursday it's gonna be on Xbox and PC. Steam. I have the Atari of this. Oh man. I should upload my data just in case. Upload. Upload. Oh. Okay, good. I still never played this game. I played the original on PSP. I guess I'll check this out. 30 minutes? Okay. RWK, what's up? That's the one that I have. I'm gonna play that at some point this weekend. Everyone always kicks ass as a king. Hey. 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 Whoa. Ah. Okay. Oh, is this the new game? Mega Man. This game is cool, but it's not $25 cool. Yeah, the demo's only for PS5 today. Next Thursday, it's going to be on Xbox and PC. Jamie, I'll take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, hockey fan, there you go. In my eyes, yeah. What do you see? I see CM Punk going back to TNT. Bro, hockey fan, the fucking coke, man. The comments are like, well, WBD will just have both them. It's like, no, they get exclusive rights to WWE. You're kicking AEW off TV. This reminds me of when fucking WWE kicked off ECW on TNN. Remember that? It's the same deal. No one said, oh yeah, they're gonna have both ECW and WWE on one channel. It's like, nope. Doesn't work like that. Ah! Rats. One guy even wrote, there's no way WWE would go on TNT. It would hurt Vince McMahon's feelings after the situation that he went through 30 years ago for the Monday Night War. It's like, bro, Vince doesn't own the company anymore. Nobody gives a shit. Vince isn't fucking in charge. How fucking stupid these fans are. Holy shit, man. I read some dumb shit today. It's like the Sony fanboy guys. How am I getting over that? That was 30 years ago. How many gigs of what? Max Payne stream? When the fuck did I stream Max Payne? How many gigs? David, what's up? Yeah, I don't see any way of getting over that. Oh, thing's helping me. game is cool. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back out of this. So I have the original on Atari over here. How many gigs is Tekken 8 to pre-download? I don't know. Let's check. You can't pre-download it right now. Unless you have PlayStation, they can actually download it. Storage. Let's see how many gigs Tekken is. It downloaded it to the main SSD. Tekken is 23.75 gigs, so 24 gigs. Now, you can't download the demo on Xbox or PC until next Thursday, the 21st. But if you have PlayStation, you can download it right now. Game will be on Switch, because I remember MK1 looking terrible on it. Alright, Batman. Can't believe they finally put all the Three Stooges on for free on Tubi. It's about damn time. Yeah, they called the Elite, right? The Three Stooges. Hey, we're getting rid of CM Punk, you see. I hope Colt Cabana was worth the fucking company tanking. Dude, when the media scrum, Frank, and Jeff were watching it live, and I looked right at both of them and I said, this is the end of AEW. I was like, when it's all said and done, people will come back to this media scrum. And Frank just like couldn't believe what the fuck was happening. And Jeff was like, oh man, like he couldn't believe it. Like nobody knew what the fuck was happening. He was just shooting on everybody. And I was like, this is the end. We'll get rid of Punk, see? Yeah. Oh! Hey, you're stupid. You hit his dog. Oh! Yeah, what if I hit you? Oh! Oh! Dude, I want to know what really happened during that whole thing. We're going to get those shoot interviews. We're going to get those shoot interviews sooner than you think. Omega's probably Mo. Nah, he's Curly. Kenny Omega, fucking Gene Wilder on fucking steroids. Fuck that guy. He's dumb. Firing Punk fixed everything, didn't it? Yeah, it sure did, right? Just got a message from Brother Mike. Awesome, Batman. I hope he's doing well. I think he's live tonight, so we'll check him out. Yeah, they got rid of that cancer, all right. It's funny, they got rid of Punk and they're still fighting with each other backstage. But don't worry, you know, it was Punk's fault. The whole thing is Punk's fault. Punk has a problem everywhere he goes. Yeah, I'm sure he does. So, Beverly Hills Cop 4 trailer is out. Comes out next summer on Netflix. I can't wait. Looks really good. They brought everybody back, it seems. Won't give too much away there, but... Ooh, my PS5 didn't arrive. What's going on? Anyone see a physical copy of Modern Warfare 3? For $30 or less yet? No, but I think it's like $45 on PSN and Xbox right now. Dude, at that point, just put it on Game Pass. Holy shit. Like, Microsoft won't give up. Who's the bigger cancer, the Cucamonga Boys or Jericho? I think Jericho. Here's the thing. Jericho is the veteran. He's the guy that pulls Tony Khan aside and says, Tony, you have to fucking sit these guys down. What the fuck did Chris Jericho do? He fucking just turns around and goes, oh, Tony's gonna do what Tony does. He instigated shit. He said this guy was a cancer to his face. You don't do that shit. You know what I mean? Jericho does all these fucking matches to get himself over. Yeah, I'm gonna put over these young talents. Yeah, he lets guys beat him, and then you don't see these guys for like 6 months on TV. Look at that Daniel Garcia guy. Jesus was like, that's the next big guy, Daniel Garcia. I was like, no, he's not. He looks like a dick. He beats Jericho. Jesus is like, oh, see, I told you he's gonna be the next big star. Yeah, right after he beat Chris Jericho, he was off TV for 8 months. He finally just got back on TV like a month ago. He beats Jericho and he gets benched. Figure that out. That's so Jericho can say, well, I put him over. It's bullshit. It's just so people keep Jericho fucking relevant. And Jericho even said the other day, he goes, I know people hate me and they don't want me around in wrestling, but those people are people we don't listen to. It's like, bro, you're self-aware that you shouldn't even be in the ring doing this shit right now. And you're trying to, like, babyface yourself against the fans. This guy's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking joke. I don't know why anybody ever liked this guy. It was funny. Hogan was holding him down in WCW, right? During that whole thing, and he didn't like it. But now he's pulling the same shit. Only instead of beating guys, he's letting them beat him, and then they're off TV. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Jericho's the guy that should have told Tony, hey, look, we got a problem. This guy Punk draws a lot of fucking money here. We got to sit him down with the guys and work it out because we're going to lose a shit ton of money. Tony would have been like, you're right, Chris. Let's get them all in a room and get this together. Do you want to be the liaison between the two sides? And Jericho should have said, sure, I'll do that favor for you, no problem. Let's make this company work. No. Instead, Jericho was like, yeah, well, he's a cancer. He's always got a problem. Blah, 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 blah. To the point where he needed a meeting separately with Punk. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. So Jericho calls him a cancer to his face. Punk calls him a fucking stooge online. And then Jericho wants a meeting to clarify the stooge comment. It's like, dude, fuck off. That's what I'm saying in AEW. Everyone's fucking butthurt about everything. Jericho could say that, but the minute this guy calls him a stooge, oh, I need a meeting with him. We gotta work it out. Fuck that shit. AEW's fucking stupid. They had a good thing going and they fucked it up. And by the way, you're seeing that they look even dumber because they're fighting with each other now when Punk's not even there. So everyone's looking at them like, okay, I guess Punk wasn't really the problem. I think your company has a problem. The inmates are running the asylum. Dreadpool, what's going on, man? I need the disc because I can't show the digital version up my ass. Well, you're gonna have to because everything's going digital in a few months. Not for nothing, but I actually had to give credit to Rollins. Hate that guy. Yeah, me too. But at least they both know this feud will make money. And put the bullshit aside. Here's the thing with Rollins. I don't think he really, hates CM Punk. But we know that Rollins was kissing the company's ass during the whole Punk leaving And so did Corey Graves. He kissed the company's ass. I don't think Seth Rollins really hates CM Punk. I think that's just him, like, inflaming the gimmick. I do think he disagrees with a lot of shit that Punk said, obviously, because he's on the other side. There is some truth to that. But I think at the end of the day, like, they're all working together. They're all good. That's the thing in WWE. They're all professional over there. They're not going to fucking fight with each other. TNA barely had any fucking locker room fights. Kevin Nash slapped fucking Samoa Joe across the face because of what he said about Scott Hall. Did Samoa Joe run the Dixie like, Dixie, please? It's either me or Kevin Nash. You know what I mean? Samoa Joe is like, all right, I fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. I got a receipt for it, and that was it. End of story. And by the way, I hope Samoa Joe goes back to WWE, because I fucking need him over there. I'm sure once his contract expires this year, they're going to grab him. Sammy Guevara should have been the babyface and Jericho should have been the heel. Well, he's holding down Guevara as well. Isn't it fucking funny? The minute Punk leaves, Punk wanted to do an angle with Britt Baker and Adam Cole. The minute this motherfucker leaves, they put Jericho in a match with Britt Baker and Adam Cole. Saraya wanted to do a mixed tag with Punk. Isn't it fucking funny? They put Chris Jericho in a mixed tag with Saraya. This guy wants to be CM Punk. Get the fuck out of here. This guy Jericho's a fucking fraud. He's embarrassing. He's embarrassing. This guy wants to be CM Punk. Here's everything I own. But it was okay for Nash to slap Joe, but it wasn't for Punk. I love Nash. Well, hockey fan, it was okay for Eddie Kingston to punch Sammy Guevara in the face for calling him fat backstage. That was fine, right? He's not a cancer. He's just punching people in the fucking face for calling him fat. Because he's a fat fucking slob. And then it was okay when Guevara got in a fight with Andrade and Andrade punched Guevara in the fucking face. That was okay. Right? That's what I'm saying. Punk isn't the only backstage fight in the locker room. But the minute he throws a fucking punch, oh, he's a cancer. Get him out of here. He's ruining the company. Get the fuck out of here. Bunch of pussies, man. This guy came in. They all got pissed off because he was probably getting more attention because he was making the company money. And they don't understand the mentality of the guy comes in, you work with this guy, and you build the company up. They don't get it. They think that he's on their turf. Well, we built the foundation. No, motherfucker. You found a fucking fan in the front row that had $1 billion. That's what you guys did. You didn't build shit. It's not your money. Okay? It ain't your fucking cash. You should be praying that this guy was going to come in and save the company and bring more pay-per-view buy rates, bring the eyes in. Instead, they put a hit out on this guy day one. The minute he walked in, something happened. Hopefully one day we'll find out what caused this to happen. But something happened, and they turned around and said, fuck this guy, we're going to get rid of him. And they got rid of him. And guess what? The company's in the toilet bowl now. Eddie Kingston's a fucking loser. Yeah, he's a fat slob. This fucking, guy fucking sounds like Ralph Cramden screaming. Ralph Cramden could beat the fuck out of Eddie Kingston. You should do a wrestling podcast. I love your rant. We used to, and then I stopped. Hockey fan has been following me since I started on YouTube. This man has seen like 25 different variations of my wrestling podcasts. And it got to a point where I had to stop. I'm not watching 3 hours of Raw. Like, I'm not watching that and talking about it every week. Like, it ain't going down. That's why I wish that they would cut that shit down to 2 hours. I remember the cheap pop days. Well, I think Hockey Fan was here for the original AOX. Didn't Punk go to Kofi and say, hey, or some shit? Yeah, he said, hey, you're Jamaican me crazy. And Kofi goes, man, I don't say that anymore. That's referring to the Ghana gimmick. When they said he was from Ghana, but he's from Chicago. Like, he used to do wrestling podcasts. That's how I started on YouTube. We did wrestling podcasts. AOX is still the king. Thank you. Yeah, I would love to bring it back, but I need a co-host. I need, like... The problem with wrestling is, again, Raw's 3 hours long. SmackDown's 3 hours long. When we started, we were doing the ECW reboot. And people would say, oh, do TNA. I was like, alright, I could do TNA. It's 1 hour. And it's like, what am I going to do? I would bring AOX back if we just covered the pay-per-views and the news. I think doing a pay-per-view recap with the latest news would be better. Because the week-to-week, you know, I can't. But if I could find somebody that wants to do it consistently, then I could do it. You know, there's not an issue there. But, you know, I always try to keep that in the back of my head. You guys rock. Everyone says Batman. Batman, you rock, man. I remember some of your AOX content. You rocking Batman. You and Eli should definitely cover ECW One Night Stand for their anniversary. Yeah, I think I don't know if he'll be around. Who knows what he'll be doing in another year from now. But yeah, we're definitely going to recap that. Because I have the uncensored version on a DVD. Somebody DVR'd it when it was live. And it's like DVD quality, but it has the Sandman's music in it. And I have that copy. I got that off the internet years ago. Like when it aired. Someone ripped that shit right from their DVR and uploaded that. So. Probably the last great pay-per-view. Yeah, I got that one, yep. I bought the DVD and it has that generic fucking WWE production song on it. But somebody uploaded it directly from their DVR. They recorded the whole pay-per-view with their DVR. And that shit is in DVD quality, man. And I have that. So, menu. It's perfect. It's in perfect quality. It's beautiful. One Night Stand was a great fucking show. It sure was. I'm waiting for mine to arrive, then I'll download it. The Tekken demo is fantastic. Well, WWE is no longer doing physical media. I believe Survivor Series from this year, it's coming out, I think, next week. That is the final home video release of WWE. Which is weird. They're not putting WrestleManias on Blu-ray or anything anymore. But yeah, that's it. WWE is out of the physical media market. So there you go. Another one for digital. They're all doing it. I told you 2024 is the year. No one believes me. Best Buy finally took down pre-orders for any Blu-rays, DVDs past January 2024. So that's it. They are done. It's, if you can... at some point Amazon's going to stop carrying movies, like 4K movies and shit like that, and DVDs. What I would tell you guys right now is, if there's any movies you want, buy them now, because that's it. We are headed for a new age here. Awesome is what they say. All his victims feel the pain. Dude, it's funny you said that. Because when Eli was here the other day, I blasted that theme song. That Mike Awesome theme song. And that's what fucking woke him up. And he came in, and I was like, isn't the song awesome? And he's like, yeah. I remember Mike Awesome, Masato Tanaka matches. I will rule you and bring justice to the ring. That's Jimmy King. I was jamming at work the other day. And I told Eli, I was like, yo, ECW's songs, like their actual songs by Harry Slash and those guys, were fucking awesome. Just Incredible's theme song was cool. Snap Your Neck, whatever the hell it's called. Snap Your Fingers, Snap Your Neck. They had some really good themes, like their own themes. Not just the copyrighted shit, but their own stuff. That's the live version of Turn the Tables from the Dudleys. Yeah, from Forcible Entry 2002. I listened to that too. That's a badass song. Sabu's was awesome. BWO, you got you know who had a good theme? Super Crazy had a fucking awesome theme song. Super Crazy was fucking great, man. Then he goes to WWE and he's fucking mowing the lawn. Like, what the fuck is that shit? That was... Dude, when I saw him out there with the fucking leaf blower, I was like, man, what the fuck are they doing with this guy? This guy doesn't deserve that shit. That was some bullshit. I'm like, this guy is a fucking... He's a maniac in the ring. Like, he's fantastic. The guy always had a good attitude about stuff like that. He never got in trouble, not like fucking Psychosis. Super Crazy, you know, he deserved a lot. He didn't get shit, man. ECW treated that guy like gold, but he went to WWE. Yeah, the Mexicools got over after a while, but he deserved a lot more than that shit, man. He was another guy that got fucking screwed. Mike Awesome got fucking screwed. You know, Paulie could have blackballed him and he fucking didn't. You know, WWE just didn't want him. I remember during One Night Stand, people were like, oh, Mike Awesome's going to join JBL's cabinet. I'm like, he's not fucking joining JBL's cabinet. Get the fuck out of here. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's because JBL was like watching the match. Went back and rewatched the ECW documentary, and man, it was really sad watching that shit. A lot of the talent's not here anymore. Yeah, and it sucks because they really, you know, that DVD brought back the show, and that DVD brought back the show, and the show just was the beginning of the reboot that fucking ended very poorly for everybody. You know, if they didn't reboot ECW, Rob Van Dam might have had a better run. You do realize that, like, in the middle of that reboot, everyone fucking left. Dreamer, Van Dam, Heyman. A lot of those guys fucking left. A lot of those guys were fired. I think Balls Mahoney was like the last one to go, right? Because they were doing the storyline with Kelly Kelly. Which was weird. We were like, man, Balls Mahoney lasted? Out of all the fucking guys, Balls Mahoney lasted. I know Sandman just said he didn't want to do it anymore, and Vince was trying to get Johnny Ace, like, to get Sandman to stay. And Sandman was like, nah, I'm out. Once they left, I went to TNA. They debuted the zombie on the first show, and the Sandman killed him. So dumb. Yeah, I remember that. That guy's dead, too. The zombie, he died like a couple of years after that. It's weird watching old WWE footage because it's like now you know where the company's at, and you're like, wow, a lot of these storylines are just pointless. If you watch WWE from about 10 years ago, you're like, wow, a lot of this stuff, these matches and shit, don't really mean anything. It's all bullshit. Remember when they were pushing Ryback? Now you watch that and you're like, wow, it didn't really end that well for this guy. Guy became a fucking lunatic on the internet. Mortal Kombat 1 is in the Ass Complete Edition. Who was the manager before Vince? Who was the manager before Vince? What do you mean, the manager? ECW was like the only good thing keeping me watching WWE after they got rid of it. I went to TNA full time. I think we all did. Because the ECW guys were going to TNA. And Jeff Jarrett wanted to fucking beat everybody. It's like, bro. Nobody wants to see you fucking beat Raven or fucking Sandman or anybody. Like, those guys are like main eventers and you're still not. You're still IC title shit. Ryback. Yeah, like Ryback. Call me before you go live again? You guys are talking on the phone now? Who ran things before Vince? Vince ran things before Vince. Vincent J. McMahon ran things before Vincent K. McMahon. Alright, Batman, take care. I'll see you later, King. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, Vincent J. McMahon, then Vincent K. McMahon, and now, Endeavor. So, there you go. I think WWE's doing a lot better with CM Punk now anyway. You know what it is? I think it was easier for Triple H to bring this guy back for one reason. Triple H isn't running the company anymore. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to be the owner. He's not the owner. He is now the figurehead. He's like the new Dana White. So his job is to just run WWE. Whereas before, he was going to take over the company originally. Vince wasn't going to sell it. So I think it was a lot easier for this guy to bring him back. Be like, you know what, man? I fucked up back in the day. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sure CM Punk said he fucked up back in the day. He shouldn't have done that. And I think this guy Triple H said, you know what? We can make a lot of fucking money with this shit right now. Because I'm an employee, you're an employee. Let's do this. And I think that's what they did. They got together and they set everything up and they're ready to go. They're off to the races. And WWE is fucking hot off that Bloodline storyline. And they jumped right into this whole CM Punk thing. So they are ready to rock and roll. The gear is kicked in for 2024. Which is good. The only thing they have to fix is Raw, because that's 3 hours, man. I was falling asleep. SmackDown I could watch. And I love Raw, but you gotta do something, man. That's too fucking long. Thank the fuck we never got Ryback versus Goldberg. Yeah, but wouldn't it have been nice if Goldberg fucked up a move on Ryback? Nobody cares about Ryback. Excuse me. Mr. and Mrs. Vince used to run it. No, Mr. Oh my god. So RWK, Vince McMahon's father was also named Vince. So you had Vincent J. McMahon, who was the father. Vincent K. McMahon, which is Vince McMahon, as you know him now. And then he ended up selling that to Endeavor. Thank goodness Ryback isn't injuring people anymore. Ryhack. Well, he hasn't wrestled. He was at the NEW show in Fishkill like 10 years ago after he got fired. He didn't even wrestle then. He just clotheslined 2 guys. He was in like baggy like a windbreaker, like a baggy windbreaker. He just clotheslined 2 fucking guys. That was it. He didn't do any moves or anything. And we were like, oh wow, okay. And that was the last you heard of this guy. He was never on the indies, nothing. He claimed that McMahon was trying to have him like taken out because of the people he knew, and I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Oh, I know I'm messing around. Okay. Well, just in case you didn't know. I gotta leave in a little bit, but yeah, anything you guys want to talk about, let's talk about for a few minutes. Yeah, he's been on Twitter, and he keeps getting in trouble on there. McMahon was trying to have sex with him. Well, I'm sure he did fuck him, so who the hell knows? Maybe that's why he's a nut. The Ultimate Warrior used to live with Vince McMahon, so who knows what the fuck those 2 guys were doing. Well, there was a rumor that Linda caught Vince and Warrior having sex. That was a rumor I heard a long time ago, though. I don't know. Eli fucking not Eli, some other man I know claims that someone they know was painting at the McMahon house and a bunch of dildos fell out of a drawer. So this guy Vince was definitely into some crazy shit, if that's true, which he claims is true. My friend Edmund. Vince gave Warrior the hush money. I believe it, says Hockey Fan. Cyberpunk worth playing now? I would say so. Eli, man, I gotta sell some of your stuff, your collectible stuff, but shipping it now is like not a good idea. You know what I mean? I gotta get rid of that big stuff. Oh, I got fucked, man, because the Spider-Man PlayStation 5 that I have sealed, I thought it had the holiday return policy. It doesn't. I got fucking stuck with that machine, man. So I gotta try to unload that. Hopefully I can find a collector that wants it. They're going for like $800. What about the dude with the collection that he wanted you to check out? Which one? There were two guys. The problem is I don't have money for that shit. Like, they want, like, eBay money. And it's like, number one, I wouldn't offer eBay money. And number two, people got to start buying shit. Enough with the trade-ins, man. A lot of people are fucking trading stuff in. It's like, yeah, trading me these games and shit isn't going to pay my rent. So... what's really killing me is Saturday I have to go to a family Christmas party. Frank's gonna be there. But it's Saturday at 2 o'clock. It's like, fuck, I need to work Saturday, man. I can't be... out of all the fucking days. If it was a Sunday, it'd be a different story. But Saturday, man, that's gonna kill my ass. Aunt's friend? I'll come run the store. Aunt's friend? Who? What edition do you get for Cyberpunk to get all the DLC and shit? You gotta pay like more money for that. Like a crazy amount of money. Hang on, I'll tell you right now. Cyberpunk. You need to buy the Ultimate Edition, which is $59.99. Or you can buy the regular edition for $20. And I don't know how much the DLC costs. I think the DLC is like $29. So it might be cheaper for you just to buy it. Buy the regular edition and then buy the other stuff digital, or I don't know what the fuck you want to do. That's a big premium. It's an extra $40 fucking right there. Just to have it on disc. It's up to you though, whatever you want to do. The expansion's 30. So why the fuck is it... Why is it 59 on disc then? Because even with the $29.99, the game is $20. So that'd be $49.99. So what the fuck do they need an extra $10 for? I have the base game. I bought it from Best Buy for $10. Okay. I want to keep it sealed though, since that game came out all fucked up. What's the point of keeping it sealed? Doesn't even matter. It only came out fucked up on your Xbox One. Not the Series. It actually ran pretty good on the Series console. Let me check on Xbox's website, see if the DLC is on sale or anything. Cyber Punk 2077. Okay, so digitally it's on sale for $53.59. The complete package. Like the Ultimate Edition. It was $79.99, that's $53.59. And if you want the Phantom Liberty bundle, you just want the Phantom Liberty expansion, it's on sale with Game Pass for $25.49. And the game digitally is $29.99 without the expansion. The prices are all over the fucking place for this game. Next time, RWK, buy 2 copies for $10. Play one and keep one sealed. Sounds like a plan next time, right? If I were you, I would just open it, pay the $25, and that's it. This way, you only pay $35 for everything, and you're good. Ludwin, how you doing, man? What's going on? Tekken 8's awesome, Ludwin. Definitely got to check it out. Yeah, I should have. RWK, remember next time. If anything's $10, get 2. You never know. And you know what? If you don't need it, it's always a good gift. Give it to a relative. Holy shit! You gave me a fucking video game. This game's like $60. And you pay $10 for it. Good, relaxing? Alright, cool. Let me go outside and get my package. Hang on. Is there going to be a Microsoft developer show in February? Maybe. I don't know. Who the fuck knows what Microsoft's doing? Instead of making developer shows, how about you make some fucking games? You know what I mean? Blade is better than Spider-Man. No, it isn't. Fuck Blade. I'm sure it'll be a good game, but let's not get carried away now. Alright, I'm here. Got these new charging cables. Like 250 watts or something? 240 watts. I'll grab your package in front of the mail lady. Well, I mean, Amazon delivered a package like 4 hours ago. Got it from Good Old Games. That's great, Eli, but he has an Xbox. That's not going to help him. You can brag all you want. Eli, next time you got to let me know you got home. I didn't hear from you all day, and I was like, hope you got home. And then I saw you were checking the comments. I was like, alright, you should be alright. I think every day it would be fun to play 007 multiplayer with friends on Xbox when I get off work. Hey man, if you want me to hack the Xbox, you let me know, and then we can play. And then you can have your buddies over and play couch co-op. This is one cord? How long is this cord? I thought this was a 2-pack. It's a 1-pack. And this is, yeah, 240 watts. Oh, I thought this was a 2-pack. It's a long cable. Alright, I'm gonna put this back in here. Oh, I thought it was 2 cables. It's one. That's kind of a rip-off. $11 for 1 cable. It's good to have, though. It's a super fast charger. RWK, let me know, man. If you ever want to do your Xbox, let me know. You can just send it over here or whatever you want me to do. If you want Fred to buy you another one off Marketplace and I'll do that one, like, it's up to you. But you can play that 007 game all night long if you want, because I can get it done. Yeah, I could do that if you want. Or if you want Eli... Not Eli. Yes, I can mod your 360 Slim and you can play GoldenEye. You can play it online with us too. Or you can have... We can have Fred find you one locally. I could do that and send it to you, and then you give me the difference or whatever. Depending on what you want to do. If you don't want to send yours here... Or if you want to keep yours and keep it on online, like for regular use. Yeah, I could change the thermal paste. I kind of have to. Because when you're in there, you're in there. Yeah, anytime you want, let me know. It'll be like $75 for me to do the install. And then, whatever, you gotta pay for whatever shipping costs. Usually you go to the post office, it's cheap. That's what she said, okay. That's what she says. Larry the Cable Guy, huh? So Sega wants to bring back Altered Beast and Eternal Champions. Which, that's going to be cool. When you're in there, you're in there. Yeah, that's for sure. I might, we have that Star Wars 360 at work. I might mod that one, man. Keep that one for the shop. Who the hell knows? Vampire Survivor is fun and relaxing as hell. You're just playing it now after all these years. It's a good game. Didn't that game win an award at the VGAs? Yeah, I think it won something. It was a good game when it came out. It was really fun. Dreadpool was always streaming it, and I think Back from the Dead was also streaming it. At first, I didn't think it was the right game for me, and then I played it for a little bit because of their streams, and I was like, yeah, it's a good game. They constantly update it. Well, that's good. It's the way it should be. These companies, they need to keep updating their games. Take the controls of a large robotic rabbit known as Robbit. We never got 3 here, man. Oh shit! One hour ago, according to a new report, AEW could be in trouble. AEW is in danger. Oh man, here we go. AEW is in danger of not being renewed by WBD for TNT or TBS. The alternative would be that AEW weekly programming would find its home on Discovery, which draws considerably less viewers than the content broadcast TNT or TBS. When AEW is contacted by House of Wrestling, they were not aware of this scenario, but did respond with, "The only person who knows is Zaslav," who was the TV producer or whatever. You know, the House of Wrestling is claiming that the aforementioned meeting reported by PW Insider did not take place. Wow. It's over. STDs. Breakout. And just the what? The male wrestlers only. Bro, STDs are gonna break out for these Xbox guys to keep kissing Blade's ass all day long. We have Blade. Fuck Blade. I'm sure it'll be a great game, like I keep saying, but he's... Dude, I'd rather have Spider-Man than fucking Blade, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know about Wolverine on PlayStation, like... I like Wolverine the character, but how the fuck is that game gonna work? It doesn't come out till like 20... Well, we're gonna find out when Wolverine comes out, because apparently Insomniac got hacked. We didn't even talk about this last night. That was the biggest news. Insomniac got hacked, and the hackers are demanding until Friday to give them $2 million. Or else they're gonna leak out all the information for Wolverine. Blade is 2030? Oh no, Blade's coming out tomorrow, man. Didn't you hear all these podcasts? Again, I love Xbox, I love the community, but let's be realistic here. They take one little smidge of information and fucking run with that shit. It's annoying. They're still talking about the fucking Gears collection. It's like, bro, nobody cares. Until we see it, nobody gives a shit. What the fuck is a big deal? What's the secret? Release it. I've never been in a situation where a company has not wanted to release fucking video games. And we're going on 10 years of Xbox, like, not wanting to fucking release games. It's really getting to a point of, boredom. So... And the same thing with Sony, man. Like, Sony didn't tell us shit for next year. We have no idea. We know Helldivers is coming out next year. We don't have any idea what Sony's lineup is. Again, we've never been, since last gen, this shit started, we've never been in a generation where they've never told us what the fuck was coming out. That's bullshit. And I'm really tired. These Xbox podcast guys need to start calling out Microsoft. Be like, where are our fucking games? We've been on Game Pass for fucking 85 years. Where are the games at? All the games that come out suck. Hi-Fi Rush was good. But, come on. Instead of kissing Phil Spencer's ass until our lips are green here, maybe you should be like, yo, where's the shit? We're subscribers. What are we paying for? But, you know, nobody wants to rock the fucking boat because they love Phil Spencer. It's like, what if he announces next month that he's fucking retiring? Then what are you going to do? We didn't get half the shit that the guy promised, right? I wish they would add... Yeah, right? So at least there's something to do. Have you ever played Forza Horizon? Because I was thinking about trying it. Yeah, Forza Horizon's good. All the Forza games are good. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. We are, King. Thank you. Thanks for coming back, too. But yeah, again, I love Xbox. I love the ecosystem. It's my preferred platform. But at the end of the day, man, I stopped watching a lot of these podcasts because they're all kissing their butts. Ooh, Blade. Fuck Blade. What the fuck is Blade? It was a good fucking movie that came out 20 years ago. The character is good. The comic is good. But at the end of the day, we don't even know what the fuck this game plays like. We don't know what it looks like. We heard it's third person, which is good. But we have no idea what this game is, and people are fucking console warring over it. Well, we have Blade. Well, Spider-Man's better than Blade. Sorry. Wolverine? I don't even know how the fuck that's gonna work. Blade being made by Deathloop guys is a huge red flag. Yeah, I would say so, right? Can't be too biased. Gotta call it as it is. That's what I'm saying, man. But a lot of the Xbox guys, they get mad when you do that. Oh, Phil Spencer's a nice guy. He plays games. I understand. He's probably the nicest guy in the world. I'm not judging his character. But what I'm saying is, as a businessman, what the fuck? Where's all this shit? Oh, well, it takes 5 years. Then don't sell me the machine 5 years early. You know what I mean? Sell me the machine with games. What the fuck is this shit? I'm buying a machine and there's no games on it. And by the way, that's also for PlayStation. Because again, what is their 2024 lineup? We know Helldivers. We know nothing else. Nintendo at least has a couple of games sticking their foot out in 2024. The Princess Peach game, which I don't know who the fuck's going to play that. And didn't they announce some other game, another Mario game, Mario and Donkey Kong or something? That's cool. I'll check that out. But, I mean, come on. These consoles, man, they made us buy this shit and they're not telling us what the hell's coming out. When you bought a Super Nintendo or a Genesis or a Sega CD or Sega Saturn, you knew what the fuck was coming out. The magazines told you, hey, Mortal Kombat Trilogy is coming out. WWF Attitude is coming out. Game Day 98's coming out. Madden's coming out. We had games coming out. The PlayStation 2, GameCube, original Xbox generation. You had games coming out every fucking week. It was fucking great. You had like 5 or 6 games come out every weekend. We had 1 million fucking games. Now, you're lucky to get 1 game a month. That's overhyped and broken. Oh, and it costs $70 fucking dollars. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying shit to be console warring or be pissing people off. I'm telling the truth. I've been there. I've been in the retail the whole time doing this. I never understood being a fanboy of wrestling promotion or video game company. Yeah, me neither. Here's the thing, like, you know, I prefer Xbox now over PlayStation. But I still have a PlayStation. I have fucking PlayStations up my ass all over the house. I still like playing on it. Like the Tekken demo. If I didn't have a PlayStation, I wouldn't be able to play the demo today. That's why I have all the machines. So I have access to everything in case I want to play it. I don't have a bias. I love video games. That's the problem. I don't understand how other people cannot like all the video games. To me, when I hear shit like that, first thing is like, okay, maybe they don't have the money to own all the consoles, so they pick what they like. That's fine. But when you got people that are capable of buying a fucking Series S, shitting on Game Pass and shitting on all those stuff, they're just fucking idiots. Bro, we would have killed for Game Pass in the early 90s. The early 2000s. The mid 2000s. We would have killed for that service. Holy shit. So don't come on here and tell me, oh yeah, you know, it's welfare pass. Fuck you. You got a fucking problem, buddy. We rented games and we were proud back in the day. That taught us to to definitely choose the right purchases back in the day. You would rent a game if it sucked, you didn't ask for it for Christmas or your birthday or something. If you rented a game and it was really good, you would keep renting it until you got tired of it. And then you would ask for it for Christmas. You know what I mean? We live in a world now where everyone is fucking lazy. Remember something, okay? This digital shit only happened the way it did is because everyone got lazy. Netflix came out, everyone became lazy slobs. That was the fucking starting point, was Netflix. Then Spotify. Then nobody wanted to buy music anymore. Guess what? I still buy music. I go on Amazon and I pay my... Look, the last time I bought was Cult of Personality, the remaster. It was 69 cents. I bought it and downloaded it. I don't do Spotify. I don't do that shit. It's stupid. I go on Amazon, I fucking buy it, I download it. Who calls it welfare pass? The Sony guys. They've been calling it welfare pass since it came out. They think that's a fucking flex. It's like, bro, you're the one fucking buying games. And we're trying a service out where if we like the game, we could buy it at a discount rate. Which I bought several games on Game Pass while I've been live streaming. So, they're full of shit. It's getting really annoying that almost every game that releases, you always have to find yourself telling people, yeah, the game was good, but months later, when it finally was patched. Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing, CV Mac. They're taking your money now, and then when the game's fixed, the game is $10. Like, look at Star Wars. I bought that almost a year ago. That was last, May? I played an hour of it. It was buggy as shit. I stopped playing it. Now they fixed it. I haven't gone back to it yet. That's a game. If it would have ran fine day one, I probably would have beat the whole game already. But I lost all that money because now the game is like $20 and I paid fucking $70 for it. So I can't win. Nobody can win. You know who wins? The people that wait. Like these people that waited for the Series X, they just bought it for $349. Then they got all those games that were $70 for $20. So the winners are the waiters. Remember that. I use YouTube Premium free music. But if I like a song, I buy it. Yeah, you could do that too. It's easier to buy the song off Amazon. You literally buy it and download it. You could download the MP3 file. I have an MP3 folder that I've had since like 97, 98. All my music from the last 25 years is in there. And whenever I buy a song from Amazon, I download it and put it right in that folder. That's it. And I make multiple copies of it. I have my music and I'm good to go. Converted my movies and music a long time ago. It's on the hard drive. Yeah, that's what I do too. Look at AEW. Here's the thing. AEW I was a huge fan of. WWE drove me away. I jumped into AEW, it was great. But the minute AEW started doing stupid shit, I'm like, yo, I gotta call this out. It's bullshit. So it's not like I'm a fanboy for WWE, but I was a fan of AEW, and AEW is shit in the bed now. I'm like, what are you doing? You guys know better. And it's like, if they don't realize what they're doing is fucked up, I'm not watching it. And I went back to WWE. They got rid of Vince McMahon, which he was a huge problem with creative. And it seems like WWE is just a fun fucking show to watch now. So again, it's not that I'm a fanboy of WWE or a fanboy of AEW. It was like, okay, sometimes you need a break. You check out the alternative. But there are people that only fly the AEW flag, and that's the only flag they will ever fly. WWE, same thing. They're the only people that Oh, this guy came from AEW? Well, he's a fucking wrestler. What do you want him to do? Retire? If he leaves AEW? I mean, come on. He's got to work somewhere, right? It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Well, he used to work for the competition, but he can't work here. Well, what do you want him to do? Retire? You got the money to pay his bills? So, it is what it is, man. Any other questions before I run? I gotta go to work in a little bit. I gotta be there at 3:30. I got Fred coming in at 4. He's gonna buy a Series S. And I'm gonna leave the door open, see if anybody comes in. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of glad all physical media is going away because I buy all the steelbooks, so now I can finally save money. Yeah, you know, hockey, I got fucked, man. I must have bought about $200 or $300 worth of movies in the last 2 weeks. Well, not 2 weeks, since Black Friday up until now. Because I got, you know, a lot of these 4Ks are $10, and it's like, they're only dropping at $10 because you're getting rid of them. So I grabbed a bunch of movies that I've never watched, really, on 4K. But I don't know when I'm going to have time to watch them. But I know if I send them back, I'm never going to be able to buy them again. I'm going to get rid of them. So yeah, it sucks. Like, I bit the bullet big time. But, I mean, that's it. Movies physically will be around for a little bit longer because, you know, Vinegar Syndrome has a website. They sell their movies and shit like that. I think you're going to see a lot of companies license out their titles to those websites. I think eventually Amazon will wrap up selling movies because that's a lot of shelf space they don't have to have anymore. It's going to become the Wild West until it's phased out. And the consoles are pretty much phasing it out. So, it's going to suck, but at the same time, hold on to all your fucking movies because you don't know what movie's going to be worth what. It's going to be the Wild West with pricing. You think Capcom will follow what Alan Wake did with digital with their next game? No, but I think Capcom will eventually release games digitally. I think you're going to see that a lot in 2024. I think you're going to see a lot of companies release their games digital. Because Alan Wake, yeah, it didn't sell like 1 million copies, but it sold over 850,000 copies on console between PlayStation and Xbox. That's not counting PC. That's almost 1 million copies digital that they sold. A lot of people say that number is low. Well, guess what? For a digital-only game, that's a fucking high number. Nobody wants to admit it. So, it's going to happen. They're all going to go in. The new Xbox, the refresh, that's not going to have a disk drive. The Series X. The Series X 2 terabyte. As of right now, we know it does not have a disk drive. We know Walmart is no longer going to sell Xbox games after this Christmas. We know Best Buy and Target are no longer carrying physical movies after this Christmas. What is that telling you? The consoles are pretty much pointing everybody in that direction. Is Mortal Kombat 9 Complete Edition backwards compatible? Yes. It is backwards compatible. So I'll say this: if you guys want your physical stuff, buy it now. Buy it while you still can. Again, I'm not anti-physical, but I'm not anti the future because it's like it is what it is, man. We did this with CDs. We went from we went from 8-track to cassette tapes to mini disc players to CDs, to MP3. And same thing with movies. We went from VHS, Betamax, DVD, HD DVD, Blu-ray, and now we're headed 4K into digital. So, yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Just buy your stuff, keep your collection, get the stuff that you need, and that's it. Dollar Tree has great movies there. Yeah, I know. I usually pick movies up there. I have to actually go there today and get wrapping paper, so I'm gonna see what movies they got, King. RWK with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thanks for streaming, bro. Always good to listen. Anytime. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome in the chat. You don't have to sit here and listen to me talk all day long, but you do. Appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to go now. I'm going to go to work. Maybe I'll stream from work, depending on what happens. So let's say another hour and a half, maybe I'll go live. We'll see what happens. If not, I'll catch you guys a little bit later. But I will definitely be back. So, everyone take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Peace. Is $25 too much? For what? What's $25 too much for? $25 for what? What are you buying for $25? Before I go. No, that's not. It's a good price. $25 is good. Alright, I'll catch you later. Peace.